Hello and welcome to another Source Gaming discussion. I'm your host NantenJex, and joining me today is PushDustIn.
Hello.
So we're in the second week since Smash Ultimate has been revealed, and thus another week of picks of the day, or Smash blogs, or whatever you want to call them this time. And it's been an interesting week.
Very strange week.
Yes, the inconsistency is driving some of us up the wall, if you want to explain.
So, I've been looking for a pattern for these, for when these pictures will come out, because obviously I'm trying to stay on top of them for the Source Gaming Twitter, and since I live in Japan, it's a lot easier for me to just repost them and post the translations when necessary. And Monday, we didn't have anything.
Yeah.
There was no updates on Monday whatsoever, which just drove me insane because it was my day off. And I was just like waiting, and I was like, did they forget like the password or something? Like, what happened here?
Yeah, but then on Tuesday...
And then on Tuesday, they like made up for it by posting 3 different posts, which...
It was
again,
4, wasn't it? The 2 Mario ones, Battlefield and
Oh.
Black Hole.
Yeah, you're right. 4 posts.
4. It's like they forgot to do Mario on the Monday, and we're just like, oh crap, get him out now, get him out now.
According to some comments on Twitter, they actually did post the Mario post. They posted the Mario post on Monday in Korean and Chinese, but not in the other languages.
Not in any other language. Wow, someone definitely forgot.
I haven't been checking the other languages. I've been only checking the English and Japanese posts, so I didn't notice that. And yeah, so we got the Mario and the memory post. Oh, something that's really weird about the memory post is that they actually come out in every language except for English. Like, they come out in Chinese, they come out in Korean, they come out in Japanese. But for some reason, they don't come out in English.
Do they come out in like European languages, like French or German? Or
I have to check if they come out in French or German, but...
I'll quickly check it while you go over the others.
So the first post was Mario, and that's just his normal character trailer, and it mentions that, you know, oh, he has some content from Mario Odyssey. And then the memory post was basically like, oh, don't you remember when Mario came out, and look, he's slightly changed, and the terms and of the names of the characters and stuff like that have slightly changed. So nothing really too interesting, but it was pretty cool to see.
Yeah. Do you want to go over all of them, or should we just want to do this one by one? Then I'll give my thoughts on.
Just go ahead and give your thoughts on it.
All right. Yeah, it was a nice little memory. It was the box of Super Mario Brothers, showing the old Miyamoto style of Super Mario. Nothing nothing amazing in terms of actual new Smash news. But again, I like that they're doing these sort of memories for it, and I hope that this is leading to something actually in Smash Brothers about character origins and stuff. Like I said last week with who was it last week?
I think it was me.
No, it was Daisy. No,
oh yeah.
It wasn't your memory last week.
yeah. The first memory post was Daisy. Quit fitting.
Now it's Mario.
Yeah. So I'm hoping that they have like some sort of like vault or some sort of history that you can go through and really dive deep with these characters. But it's really strange that they're not posting them in English. Like,
and then
every other post is
in German or French either. I checked.
Oh, okay, so it's none of the European languages, just all the Asian ones.
Just all the Asian ones.
Maybe because like they don't want to redo it for like other languages, like because those manuals or those box arts might be different, and the comments therefore might not 100% correlate with those.
Perhaps that could very well be it.
But people would be interested in it. I mean, people are interested in our translations that we post on the Twitter account, so there's definitely a market for it.
Yes.
And like, people don't care if it's Famicom or Nintendo. It's the same system.
Yeah. Alright, so the next one, after going over all of Mario, was Battlefield. And
another look at Battlefield.
It was like a proper look at Battlefield. You got to see it from a front-on view and a few angles. Kind of like when they did the stage updates on the dojo. Just showing it from different points of view. And I like that. I think that's a good way. I'm hoping we get to see more stages. Currently, the stage section and the item section on the website is blocked out.
Yeah, I was going to mention that.
You can't look at them properly. And so, but they've been going through items and assist trophies. I don't know when they plan on making that available. Maybe after a certain amount of posts are done.
Yeah, it's kind of strange.
Yeah, but there are many stages here that we've just not seen properly. For example, like Forside, we've seen very briefly.
Yep.
In one trailer, so it'll be good to see which other stages are coming up and getting to see them from a front-on view that we can use for all sorts of pictures and all that stuff like that. That's what I'm looking forward to, actually seeing a clear, clean, blank version of each stage.
Yeah. One thing is, I would say that the battlefield looks very similar to the Smash 4 Wii U counterpart.
It does.
It has the same concept of many different items, many different islands.
Yeah. Well,
in the background.
Brawl kind of had the Destroyed Ruins theme going.
Yep.
That Smash 4 kind of then adopted. I feel like because in the first two games they were Melee, Battlefield and Final Destination were basically the same. Same visually. But then from Brawl onwards, Brawl became much more open, adventure, ruins, and Final Destination became much more space, the end of the world. Everything is ruined and destroyed.
One thing that kind of looks interesting is, if you remember in Smash 4 Wii U, the Final Destination, it had that center point that looked kind of like an eye. Do you know what I'm talking about?
What, underneath the stage, you mean?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
It looks like, if you look at the second picture of this Battlefield stage, it looks like that kind of thing is still there.
Yeah, I mean, what, you mean the yellow and...
Yeah, it's like a yellow circle.
It's
kind of reminds me a little bit of the Final Destination Smash 4 Wii U. So...
This is old and decrepit version now. Sakurai putting the hidden lore in for each battlefield.
Maybe Master Core will come back.
I reckon he will.
And he'll have another form, because they always add one new form add to the Master Hand battle. The original one, it was just Master Hand. In Melee, it was Master Hand and Crazy Hand. And then in Brawl, they upped the battle. And then in Smash 4 Wii U, they added, Master Fortress and
Master Core, and now it'll be Master Ultimate.
Yeah.
Alright, but the next update then, considering we're talking about Battlefield, it was the black hole, but alongside the black hole there was also pictures of what we believe to be Final Destination.
Yeah.
So, segueing from Battlefield to Final Destination,
and they put Fox in the Final Destination pictures.
Yeah, they put the Fox on. Embrace the memes.
Yeah.
But this confirms that from the previous pictures we'd seen of Final Destination, that this does go through a day and night cycle just like before. With the I don't know if it's spinning or upside down or whatever. It's clearly, if you compare the two pictures, the background is clearly turning. But the clouds are now above and they're purple, and the horizon is blood red.
Yeah.
So I don't quite know what's going on, because the clouds are a pinky orange in the first version of Final Destination. So I don't know if the whole thing's going to be in the clouds, if it's going to go into space like the last one did or whatever. But I'm interested to know.
I can see it going into space again, especially if you look at the last picture. That seems like there's a black hole almost. The purple.
Oh yes, that's what the item is, in fact.
No, I'm not talking about the item. I'm talking about to the left of the item, in the space. It looks pretty...
it's the dark purple
cloud.
But the black hole item is apparent. We saw it a lot in the demo and on the invitational. It gets thrown in the middle and just sucks everything into the center of it. All any characters, any items, anything gets sucked in. But interestingly, the black hole isn't actually from any game or any series. It's a Smash original. Some people were thinking it'd be from Kid Icarus because of Palutena's black hole attack, which she still has as a final Smash. But apparently, no, this is just original. Kind of original, like the baseball bat is original, not from Earthbound. Or
it doesn't have a series icon on the website. Battlefield doesn't have a series icon either, so...
Yeah, so it's Smash.
Smash.
So, what do you think? You got any thoughts on the black hole item? Do you remember? Did you get a chance to see it properly in?
Yeah, I saw it in a couple of gameplay videos I saw, and yeah, it looks like a fun item to have in a free-for-all game.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me a little bit of Rosalina's attack, where she kind of like sucks up the items.
No, it is like that, but just on a random spot and with characters as well.
Yeah.
But alright, so moving on to the next one. It wasn't a picture this time, but it was a song, which was Bomb Rush Blush, I believe it's called.
Yeah.
And it's from Splatoon.
Yes.
So we got another Splatoon song.
But
and
that's not the interesting thing.
Well, we'll go with that in a sec. For the song in particular, it's the one that plays at the very end, the final Splatfest of Splatoon 1. And it's Cali's specific song. It's because at the end of Splatoon 1, when they did the final Splatfest of Cali vs Marie, each one of them released their own single, basically. The song they sing, and this is Cali's version. So I'm going to assume Marie's version is also in the game.
Okay.
So there you go. Fun fact on the origins. And it also shows that Smash is really covering like everything from Splatoon 1, from its launch to when it finished.
Which makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah, we haven't seen any Splatoon 2 content yet.
But go on, what's the interesting thing?
So the interesting thing is it was supervised by Sega's Otani, I think his name is.
Okay.
And so, you know, he works on the Sonic series, but this is the first time he's making a Splatoon song.
That's all good for him, though. Doesn't they? I'm assuming it works the same way as it does in Smash 4, where the composers are allowed to pick which song it is that they want to work from.
Yeah, I believe that. So Sakurai mentioned this in a Nico Nico interview, the one where he talked about Takamaru sadly not making it into Smash, and several other factoids. And yeah, basically he has like a list of songs, and composers are allowed to kind of choose what they work on. And Sakurai like will provide some guidance and, you know, give some notes, feedback, and stuff like that.
Okay. Well, there you go. Well, I guess Splatoon being such a popular thing with quite like funky music.
I saw like a lot of reactions when we posted it on our Twitter account that a lot of people liked it, or some people just outright hated it. Like they said this, like some people were like, "This ruined my day." Even.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right. Calm down. No, I saw more positive reactions to negative ones. People like.
Oh, I saw a lot more
surprised.
negative ones. Maybe I pay attention to the negative ones more. But
yeah,
I didn't mind. I didn't mind it, but I'm not a huge Splatoon fan, so I didn't mind it.
Yeah, no, the song's nice. It's a good song. It made me. I didn't realize it was from Splatoon 1 because it's the same theme they use for the boss theme in Splatoon 2.
Oh, okay.
The final boss theme. For spoilerish reasons, they use the mixture of this song and another song. So when I first heard it, I was like, "This is the Splatoon 2 end boss theme." And then when I looked it up, I was like, "No, it's not." Okay then, never mind. Because I like the end boss theme in Splatoon 2. And so I hope that gets. I'm wondering if that's even going to get in now because they've already got this one. Then again, they do have like sometimes multiples of the same theme.
Yeah, like
what was it? Renditions, so.
There's a Zelda stage with like how many versions of that is it Hyrule Field that they have like multiple versions of?
I know you got like Ryu's theme is in the game twice, and so is Ken's theme.
Yeah. No Guile's theme.
No Guile's theme though. Maybe coming up we got Vega's theme now, so.
Oh yeah.
So maybe we'll get Guile's theme.
They better.
But I hope they add a new song in every week. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, it seems like they try to diversify their what they're posting every week.
Yeah, except that they posted like 3 characters in 1 week.
I forgot one thing that was really interesting about the music post is that the Japanese side of it, they reposted it like 3 times because they posted it once and there was a mistake. They posted it twice, there's still a mistake, so they posted it a 3rd time and they got it right. Basically, their mistake was they messed up a kanji.
Oh, okay.
They kept on writing like to watch instead of to listen.
Oh, okay.
With the music, and they're pronounced the same way in Japanese because they're using like an honorific version of it.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, so like they posted it 3 times because so like my phone just kept on blowing up, like, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? And so yeah, that I wonder if because they messed up that post so many times, like if they're just like actually typing these out, like, or if they have them all written out beforehand.
I wonder. Well, Sakurai used to write all the pics of the day before, so is he doing it the same here?
I don't know. He hasn't talked about it yet.
Posts?
Yeah, I honestly thought he wasn't gonna do this because you know, in the last Smash he had that picture, that column, the more I talk, the less I reveal, or something like that. The more closed mouth I become. It has a weird title. But
to be fair, he's only been covering stuff that's been revealed in the demo so far.
Yeah, but even this is a huge undertaking. Like multiple posts a day.
Yeah, multiple posts a day is a bit insane.
And you have to coordinate all the languages. Like that's the thing. It takes up a lot of development time to like take all these pictures and like, because you know you have to time the pictures. You have to get the frame right.
I wonder if they're just doing it for fun throughout development.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know.
They were just like, you can just take, just like the developers when you're bored, just take a photo of something that you really like. And
Anyway, in that old column that I was mentioning, he talked about not wanting to do the picture of the day actually with the last one.
Okay.
And so when they announced Smash and they didn't have a picture of the day, I wasn't that surprised because I was just like, oh yeah, it's a lot of work and he needs to focus on Smash development. So, but maybe Nintendo was like, no, people want the Smash hype. So
yeah.
Because it does build up hype. Like we're here talking about it.
It's exciting to see, and it's nice to see direct feed screenshots of some of the things that we'd only previously seen in
like off screen.
Off screen, yeah.
Like seeing the Bomberman picture, even though it makes me sad that he's not in as a fighter. It's good. It's good to see his model up close.
Yeah, no, it looks like a very good model as well. I think some people are saying it looks like it's similar to the one used in Bomberman R. Like in terms
Which
of
might be the
shape
case.
and size. Yeah, it could be the case. Smash has reused the assets and updated them from other games before, so
yeah, like they got the
quick and easy way
trophy,
to get Bomberman in.
The trophy model of Rayman straight from Ubisoft.
Yeah. Well, they made that originally. Ubisoft made that model, I think. It's not from like Legends or anything like that.
They just made it for
a lot of trophies, like the Captain Rainbow trophy is just straight up his model from Captain Rainbow, which is why it looks so low quality.
Yeah.
But yeah, so for Bomberman, who was the next day, we got 4 pictures. No, Bomberman's next.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're talking about. We're still talking about Bomberman. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. No.
yeah.
So Bomberman got 4 pictures. Some dropping bombs, some with bomb effects. The timed bomb that he sometimes drops, and then just a picture of him with Young Link. Young Link is also holding a bomb, a much smaller bomb than Bomberman's bomb.
Because it's his bomb.
Yes.
He's got the child version bomb.
Should watch the trailer to remind myself how the bombs appear. Does Bomberman like just throw them down, or do they just appear behind him as he runs?
I think they would appear behind him, because that's how they appear in the game, right?
Well, I wonder, but that would look really weird if they just appeared out of nowhere. And then you have the third one where he's clearly throwing a bomb down. He's also jumping, so I don't know what the thought is. But yeah, no, we got... So the bombs were described as the bombs blow up in the same pattern that they do, the cross pattern that they do in the games. And clearly he's got a lot of firepower up because these bombs blow up the range on these bombs is something else.
Yeah.
But I know you can kick the bombs away to avoid them like you could in the games, so that's cool.
Yeah.
I think what's interesting is the timed bomb. The fact that he might just sometimes throw down a timed bomb.
Yeah, there's a lot of assist trophies that have. There's a lot of assist trophies that have kind of like a random effect or like a slightly different effect. Like Tingle has like 4 different things that he can do.
Yeah. It's just cool to see it on Bomberman. I hope that the DLC they decide to upgrade some assist trophies.
Yeah, me too.
It'd be nice because some of them have like Bomberman. I believe is one of the assist trophies that you can hurt, which means he has a hitbox. He has a hurt animation, a fall animation, a running and jumping animation. He has 2 different types of attacks.
So it's not all the assist trophies, it's only some of them?
They haven't confirmed either way, but I would imagine it's only some of them because, for example, Ricky from Xenoblade, it'd be really random if you could just knock him off. Because he's like just a support who appears. Same for Isabelle. Sheriff and Andros, obviously, you can't knock off. And NintenDogs, you can't knock off. Callie and Marie, you can't knock off.
That's true.
And then there's like Sheriff and Color Game TV.
Yeah. You knock the paddle out.
Yeah, it's like... I don't think you can knock them off. So I think it's just the ones that run around like this. So Bomberman, Crystal, Takamaru, Samurai Goro, Knuckles,
Starfy, unfortunately.
Starfy.
He's the original.
Starfy's always been the original punching bag. Waluigi, Saki, if he's back in the game actually, because we don't know.
Yeah, I would imagine so. Didn't they say something like there's like 50 assist trophies or something like that?
Yeah, so they said there's going to be over 50 assist trophies, and if you take like every single assist trophy that's ever been in Smash, it reaches something like 48, I think.
Okay.
Can't remember if that includes Little Mac or not. But
so
they could add every single one.
Bomberman plus the Squid Sisters.
Plus Knuckles.
Plus Knuckles.
Would make, 51. Have we got any other new ones? Crystal. Put it 52.
Oh, Crystal, yep.
And I think that's it. So that'd be like, 52 assist trophies. I imagine there's going to be more, because they said it'd be over 50. Oh, and Sukapon, yeah. See, Sukapon you can knock off, but you can't knock off Lyn, for example.
Yeah. Because she just strikes.
Yeah. So I think it's an effect. Although that did give me a thought the other day, because Voyager and Light Dasher have been making their own stock icons.
Yes.
And they're the ones who made my stock icon.
I got one from Light Dasher.
Yeah, same. So now we're ready for Smash.
Yes.
But it did make me think, if you knock off an assist trophy, do they have their own stock icons?
Oh.
Because if you knocked off Ridley in Smash 4, he has his own. Which was actually the Brawl version of Ridley, which is quite amusing, because it's not that version of Ridley. But yeah, so if you knock off Takamaru, on the end screen does a stock icon for him appear.
That'd be nice.
It would be nice. I'd like to see that. I'd like to see the official ones as well, for like Bomberman and stuff like that. But
once the game comes out, it will be data mined.
Oh yeah.
Very quickly.
But I feel like they'd be really good, I think, for future DLC to upgrade some of these assist trophies, because they've already got like half of the work done. The model's been made, the stock icon's been made,
yeah, but the model might not be high quality.
It looks fairly high quality. It looks fairly decent just looking over it.
I'm just saying, like, it might not have that many bones. Like, they might need to
I mean, that's true. They might need to add a few more bones. They'd have to add more attacks, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's not like starting from complete scratch. Is my point.
Yeah, I would say maybe 10% of the work is done if they
10%. I don't know. I feel like maybe a bit more.
It depends on the character.
Yeah, it depends on the character. I think like characters like Ricky and Lyn and Sheriff won't be upgraded. It'll only be the characters who already have all the hitboxes implemented.
Yeah, but then do they just have a general hitbox, or do they actually have body specific hitboxes?
I mean, I guess we'll find out when the game gets data mined, but I think they have body specific hitboxes, because they're all quite varying sizes.
What would his hurt box? They would have to create a hurt box for Bomberman, because he just drops bombs.
Good point.
Waluigi would be a good character to upgrade, because he already has the racket that he hurts people with, and then he has more animations, walking, running, stomping. Same for
Takamaru and Crystal. They've all got running, jumping, attacking with weapons.
Yeah.
I mean, Bomberman has running and jumping and being hit as well, because you can hit Bomberman.
Yeah.
It's just that his bombs are his only way of attacking.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway, that's a lot of speculation on his trophies.
That's okay, because the rest of the posts aren't so interesting.
That is true. Well, the next one was another memory, this time for Bomberman.
Yes,
basically saying he was
from
Lode Runner. I did know this, but I'd forgotten about it. Yeah, the player character in Lode Runner is just Bomberman.
Yeah.
But before
and then I think they
Bomberman.
retconned it, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think Bomberman was they were meant to be the same character, but it didn't really make a lot of sense when Bomberman kept going on, and they just kind of made. I think they did another Lode Runner, and they just completely changed how he looked.
Yeah. which makes sense.
Yeah, which makes sense. But I liked that little that reference to Lode Runner. I wonder if we'll get any other kind of... Because that's the kind of really obscure stuff that I think Sakurai likes.
Yeah, definitely.
So I wonder if we'll get any other sort of references to other properties. Because that's something I'm excited about with Bomberman now being here. I wanted to see, like, more...
Video game history.
More third-party characters who don't necessarily need to be playable, but are represented in other ways, whether it be trophies, stickers, Mii costumes, stages, assist trophies, like other items. Like, I would love to see a Goemon or Cosmos Mii costume. Obviously, playable would be great, but I don't expect them to be playable. But a Mii fighter costume would be cool.
An Atari ET game trophy.
Atari ET. ET just a trophy of him.
Yeah.
But okay. The next picture on was another character. This time it was Link.
Yep.
And just kind of showed off some of Link's
moves. It's this trailer that's been on the website. Yeah. This has my favorite like gag where I think Kirby turns into the... Oh, no, that's in the Kirby trailer, not the Link one, sorry.
Yeah. He turns into the box.
Yeah.
Interestingly, I don't know if it's for... it might be a mistake. I'm actually looking at, I think, the Korean one or the Japanese one, I'm not sure. One of the Asian ones, but it doesn't have the Triforce symbol on the post.
Oh really?
Yeah,
actually,
whereas
no, the English one doesn't have it either.
Okay, because the Ice Climber has the Ice Climber symbol, and the Mario one had the mushroom. It's just missing from the Link one.
Yeah, see, like, what are you doing, Nintendo?
Who is updating this website and forgetting all the little details?
You gotta hire us. I will get those posts on time.
Yes, on time and accurate, and with all the details included.
Yeah, English translations. Come on, Nintendo.
But yeah, I mean, you got any thoughts on Link in general in Smash? Seeing as
I mean, I was really happy to see him updated. Like, I guess this is a good segue into all the Zelda characters because they've been all redesigned and like splintered up as well. And,
I'm sure we'll get all the others shown off eventually. So let's just focus on Link for now, I think.
Okay, yeah.
And his specific
I mean, like, you know, that he has like a lot of like interesting changes, like the fact that his sword can shoot when he's at 0% damage.
Yeah, that's a cool effect. I was like trying to think why they hadn't added it before, and then I remember that that's something they added. Like Breath of the Wild has that with the Master Sword, but Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker, etc. They don't have the beam sword, so it makes sense why that is not included.
Yeah, and then he can also pick up arrows and then shoot 2 arrows at once.
Yeah, that's a cool effect. You miss with an arrow, you get another arrow. That's a nice little... It's a very small reference to Breath of the Wild, but a cool one nonetheless.
And then like his bombs have been upgraded to the Sheikah bombs.
Which I think it's little changes like that help to make him different from Young Link.
Yeah.
Like his final smash is now different. So Toon Link now has his own unique final smash. He now fires 2 arrows and can be picked up, which is different from both of the other Links. His bombs are remote detonated, which is different from the other Links. It's just the spin attack that's the same. And now, do we know if he still has the Gale Boomerang or not?
I don't think so.
Okay, so he has lost something.
I mean, I don't know if he has it or not.
I have a feeling he doesn't. I know he doesn't. He doesn't have the hook shot anymore.
Because he
has to grab.
In Breath of the Wild.
But.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people were saying, like, oh, we can't have three Links in Smash, and now we are.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Breath of the Wild Link changed enough that Young Link now doesn't feel much like him at all, really.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they kind of changed him out of necessity, but it's a good change. It's a welcome one.
Yes, it is a welcome one. So, the next character is the Ice Climbers.
Yay!
Who are returning, and they also got their own memory. Which was the last post of this week, which was just the Ice Climbers box art.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was basically like, only Nana was on the box art.
Yeah. It's an interesting thing, because on the Ice Climber box art for the rest of the world, I think it's only... Actually, no. Scratch that. I am apparently talking nonsense.
Yeah.
On the box art for Ice Climbers, everywhere it's just Nana. Like, even in Europe and in America.
Why isn't Nana the original, like the one that you control?
Yeah, no, I don't know. I guess
what's
because
up with that?
in game it's Popo, I suppose. Yeah. But yeah, no, I was going to say how it was Popo in the West, so it's different. But actually, yeah, even the sprite they use for the American box art is the one of Nana.
Yeah.
Or it's not even, like, accurately the one of Nana either, because on the box art it's red, whereas in the game it's pink.
Yeah.
So I don't know why the saturation happened there, or... But, yeah, no, it's an interesting factoid for everyone.
Yeah. And then, I guess this week we also saw the release of Famitsu and Nintendo Dream, which both had things that focused on Smash in them. With Famitsu, we obviously translate Sakurai's column, and you can read that full translation on Source Gaming right now.
Yes,
and
I also did a discussion with it with Nerbion, so if you want my thoughts on that, go check out that video.
So please go ahead and check out that. I don't think I can add too much to what has already been said, so I'll kind of pass over that. For the Nintendo Dream, they had a feature on Smash, and it was basically information that was in the Direct.
Yeah.
So nothing like too earth-shattering, but the pictures that they had for the assist figures and the various stages, it looks like they came from the pictures of the day. Because comparing the Bomberman and the Allura form Vulpix and the Squid Sisters, if you look at those pictures that we posted on our Source Gaming Twitter account, they're the same ones that were posted for the picture of the day.
Yeah.
So it's not that far of a stretch to assume that Crystal, Baito-kun, Knuckles, Togedemaru, and Scizor will be coming very soon as pictures of the day.
Yeah, no, I think that seems like very likely to be some of the upcoming next ones. Oh, actually, I had a question. Baito-kun, is that what he's called it in the magazine? Do they say what his name is?
In Japanese it's just Baito-kun.
Okay, I wonder what they'll say in English.
I'm looking forward to what his English name will be.
Yeah, because maybe they'll just say Badge Arcade Bunny, but it's quite long compared to Part-Timer. That's what Baito-kun means, isn't it? Like Part-Timer-kun.
Yeah, which is weird because he's always there.
Yeah, he works.
He's working like a full day.
24/7.
Yeah, that poor guy.
Yeah, poor bunny. Still, that's why he takes his vengeance out here by like dropping down and stealing people.
Yeah,
the face and with a stoic expression on his face.
Yes, this
pure evil.
You will add to my collection.
I do like that. They're putting more details into assist trophies like Baito. Yep. I was talking about it with Ura, one of our patrons. But I'd like it if the Orange Star, the Advance Wars assist trophy comes back. If Andy appears alongside it. Like, Andy appears and it's the central point, and then he starts, like, pointing in directions, and that's where the sprites appear and go from. Yeah. Because that would be cool. Because I think in Brawl they use, like, the base, but then they didn't have the base in Smash 4, or at least it's just part of the trophy and doesn't actually appear as the origin point.
I thought it was the same exact trophy in between Brawl and Smash 4.
No, the trophy definitely uses the base in Brawl. Maybe it's just part of the trophy, like they have the base included, it's in the picture, and then it never actually appears in game. Yeah. I don't know, but I think it'd be nice to have like a 3D model of an Advance Wars character to direct stuff to it from. Be nice.
I definitely agree with that. We definitely need more Advance Wars love.
Yes, agreed. And I guess the only other thing from Nintendo Dream is that Tingle is confirmed to appear on Great Bay.
Yes, which means that he might still be an assist trophy, but we don't know.
Yeah, well, the one who is an assist trophy is the Wind Waker version of Tingle. Yeah. Whereas the one that appears on Majora's Mask is the more realistic version of Tingle. Yeah,
Majora's Mask version.
If Toon Link and Young Link can appear in the same game together, I don't see why Tingle and Toon Tingle can't appear in the same game together, right?
Yeah, they're technically different generations.
Yeah, so I think Tingle might still be back. It's a question I had about Ridley, actually. Because every stage is looking like it's coming back. But if Pyrosphere comes back, would the Ridley boss fight come back?
It's Alfonso with a giant tail,
with a big mechanical tail and wings. But because they're different versions of Ridley, the one that appears in Smash it's actually an original design, but it's heavily based on the Super Metroid version, and then Meta Ridley is obviously based on the Prime version. But the one on Pyrosphere is the other M version of Ridley, which is much more muscular. And then he also becomes his own version of Meta Ridley, but that design is unique to Smash. Yeah. So, like, can Ridley fight Ridley? Is this a thing that we're going to be able to have? So. Little Ridley versus Big Ridley? Because it would seem weird to bring the stage back and just remove the main hazard of it.
Yeah, because it would lose a lot of its appeal.
Yeah. Wow, I mean, I think for a lot of people it would gain appeal, to be honest.
Yeah, for the more competitive people.
But it would seem weird to like have almost every stage back, but not that one, just because of the fact that Ridley's now there suddenly.
Maybe when you select it, you can't select Ridley, since you select the stage first.
That's true.
They're just like, we can't allow you to break the in-game universe.
You can't destroy the canon.
Yeah.
Right, but do you have any closing comments on these picks of the day?
Nothing in particular. How about you?
No, I think the music was probably the most exciting thing of this week, because although I'm sure it was in the demo, we could barely hear any of the music in the demo. So,
yeah, because of all the commentary.
Yeah, so any music is going to be interesting to get a clean version of.
I mean, for me, my favorite post was the Bomberman assist trophy, even if it makes me sad.
Well, hopefully we'll get more characters, more assist trophies, more stages next week. I'm looking forward to more cleaner looking stages. I can't imagine they'll do Final Destination, so I wonder if they'll do like, I want to see the Mario Odyssey stage, but like a clean version of it, because we have the layout of that stage looks very confusing to me.
Yeah, we just have the Pauline's band, and
well, you can see if you look on the big picture behind Mario that there are platforms higher up the tower.
Okay.
So I wonder if it's like a stage where the stage moves up and like over time, and you have to fight climbing your way up the tower. If it's like Prism Tower, where you're on a moving platform that just moves around the city.
I could see it like having a focus on like climbing, because that's what New Donk City is like. Yeah.
Well, I was wondering whether or not it would just be like this unnaturally tall stage. You know, like how the large stages like Palatin's Temple and all that, but like you just have the whole tower, and it's just one really long like platform basically. Don't know. That's what I want to see. I want to see what New Donk City is like as a stage. But okay, thank you everyone for joining us for this discussion. I hope you enjoyed it. Let us know what your favourite picture was and why in the comments below. I want to give a shout out to all of those lovely patrons on our left here, especially the super patron, the Duke of Dorks. And yep, we're all super excited for Smash. I hope that we got a lot of exciting stuff to talk about next week. See you then, and always remember to return to the source.
See you guys.